All right, folks, buckle up. Have you seen the new Google Pixel ads flaunting Gemini Live? They're making some pretty bold claims. A smarter, more intuitive AI assistant right in your pocket. But let's be real, how many times have we heard that before? Is this the real deal, or just another overhyped tech promise destined to collect dust in our digital drawers? That's what we're diving into today. We're going to break down what Gemini Live actually is, the good, the bad, and the potentially scary. Stick around, because this is going to get interesting. We're talking about the butterfly effect of AI, and trust me, it's bigger than you think. Are you ready to see if this tech is going to be a game changer or a game over? Let's get started. Okay, so what exactly is Gemini Live? In a nutshell, it's Google's attempt to make your phone feel like it has a brain. Think of it as Google Assistant on steroids, fueled by the Gemini AI model. The big promise is a more natural, conversational way to interact with your phone. Imagine brainstorming ideas, learning new things, or managing tasks, all through a back-and-forth chat with your AI assistant. And get this, you can even throw in images, files, and YouTube videos into the conversation. Sounds pretty cool, right? The Gemini app itself is getting a boost too, powered by Gemini 2.0 Flash. Google's saying it's faster and more responsive, perfect for those quick brainstorming sessions or writing tasks. And for the image creators out there, Imagen 3 is supposed to give you more detailed and accurate images. What do you think? Are these features things you would actually use, or is it just flashy tech for the sake of technology? Let's be honest, Google is betting big on this. These new features are designed to keep you glued to your Pixel. The idea is that the more you use Gemini Live, the more useful it becomes. Plus, the ability to tap directly into apps like YouTube, Search, and Google Maps within the Gemini app is a huge convenience factor. It all adds up to a more integrated and, hopefully, more useful assistant. But here's the kicker. This isn't just about making your life easier. It's about Google staying ahead of the competition. Amazon's Alexa, Apple's Siri, Microsoft's Copilot, they're all fighting for a piece of the AI assistant pie. And with Gemini, Google's aiming to take a bigger bite. And don't forget, they're offering free access to some experimental models. That's a smart move to get more people hooked. But the question remains, will they be able to remain on top? Now, let's talk about the developers out there. This isn't just about what Google can do, it's about what you can do with Gemini. With more powerful AI models and APIs, application programming interfaces, developers have a chance to build some seriously innovative apps and services. Think AI-powered tools that can analyze data, automate tasks, or create personalized experiences. And with Gemini models expanding to Google Workspace business and enterprise customers, there's a whole new world of opportunities to build AI solutions for businesses. If you're a developer, this is your chance to get creative and build something truly groundbreaking. The possibilities are endless, but are you ready to take on the challenge? Okay, time to zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Gemini Live isn't just affecting Google, it's sending ripples throughout the tech world. Other mobile device manufacturers are probably feeling the heat right now. They're going to need to step up their AI game to stay competitive. We might even see more partnerships between AI developers and mobile companies to create more integrated AI experiences. And what about AI and software development in general? The advancements in Gemini models could spur even more innovation, leading to even more powerful AI systems. The focus on reasoning capabilities in Gemini 2.0 Flash thinking is especially interesting. It could push the whole industry towards building AI that can actually think and solve complex problems. This is not just about tech. It's about the future of AI development. Let's not forget about the cloud computing providers. All this AI power needs a place to live, and that place is the cloud. The demand for AI-powered applications and services is going to drive even more growth in the cloud computing market. Businesses and developers are going to rely on cloud platforms to access the computing power and infrastructure they need. And then there's advertising and marketing. AI is already changing the game, with businesses using it to create more personalized and targeted ads. Google is even highlighting how it helps small businesses. But is this a good thing? Are we going to be bombarded with even more AI-generated ads? It's a double-edged sword, for sure. What are your thoughts on this? Now we're getting into the really big stuff. The socioeconomic impact of AI is a huge topic, and Gemini Live is just one small piece of the puzzle. Let's start with employment. The increasing automation of tasks through AI could lead to job displacement in some industries, especially those involving repetitive or routine tasks. That's the scary part. But, on the flip side, the development and deployment of AI systems could also create new job opportunities in areas like AI research, development, and maintenance. So, will AI create more jobs than it destroys? That's the million-dollar question. It's something we need to be thinking about and preparing for now. Here's something to be optimistic about. AI-powered assistants like Gemini Live have the potential to improve accessibility for people with disabilities, providing them with tools to communicate, access information, and perform tasks more easily. But we have to make sure that AI systems are developed and deployed in a way that is inclusive and doesn't perpetuate existing biases or inequalities. And what about economic growth? The adoption of AI technologies could lead to increased productivity and economic growth as businesses become more efficient and innovative. Google's campaign highlighting the use of AI in small businesses is a great example of how AI can help them compete more effectively and contribute to economic growth. This is something everyone can benefit from if done right. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room: ethics. The increasing power and sophistication of AI systems raise some serious ethical concerns about issues like privacy, security, and bias. We need to address these concerns through the development of appropriate regulations and guidelines for the development and deployment of AI. It is also important to consider education and skills development. The rise of AI will require individuals to develop new skills and knowledge in areas such as data science, machine learning, and AI ethics. Educational institutions and training providers will need to adapt their curricula to prepare students for the changing job market. It's a complex web of interconnected challenges and opportunities. Now, let's switch gears and talk about the risks. First, the technical risks. We're talking about experimental models like 2.0 Flash thinking experimental, which means there's a chance they might produce inaccurate, nonsensical, or even offensive outputs. And integrating Gemini with other apps like YouTube, Search, and Maps introduces complexity. We have to worry about data privacy, security vulnerabilities, and potential misuse of user information. Plus, changes to app APIs could break the integration, requiring constant maintenance and updates. Are we ready for the constant updates and potential glitches? And then there's image generation with Imagen 3. Image generation models have specific risks, bias, and representation. The model might generate images that perpetuate harmful stereotypes or biases. Copyright infringement is another big one. The generated images could inadvertently infringe on existing copyrights. And of course, the technology could be used to create realistic but fake images that spread misinformation or harm individuals. Let's not forget about data security. Uploading files and using images with Gemini Live requires robust data security measures. Vulnerable systems could expose user data to unauthorized access, and users could upload malicious files that compromise the system. Bottom line, there are a lot of technical hurdles to overcome. Now, let's talk about the business risks. First and foremost, reputational risk. Poor model performance, biased outputs, or privacy breaches could damage Google's reputation. Negative feedback and public backlash could quickly derail the hype. Not to mention, the AI assistant market is becoming increasingly crowded. It may be difficult to stand out as a result. Other AI companies may develop superior models or features, eroding Google's market share. The pressure is on. Let's talk money. Developing and maintaining AI models and infrastructure is expensive. Complying with evolving AI regulations could be costly, and Google could face legal liabilities for damages caused by its AI products. Can they afford this? On the other hand, users may be hesitant to adopt new AI assistants due to privacy concerns, lack of trust, or perceived lack of value. The features may not be compelling enough for users to integrate into their daily lives. Figuring out how to effectively monetize Gemini without alienating users is a huge challenge. It is a risky business decision to potentially lose users. Now, let's dive into the ethical risks. We're talking about algorithmic bias. The models could perpetuate or amplify existing societal biases, leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes. Training data may not adequately represent diverse populations, leading to biased results for underrepresented groups. And what about privacy? Collecting and using user data raises privacy concerns, especially if the data is shared with third parties or used for purposes beyond what users expect. Obtaining informed consent for data collection and usage is absolutely essential. These concerns are not to be taken lightly. Let's not forget about transparency. The model's decision-making processes can be opaque, making it difficult to understand why they produce certain outputs. This makes it difficult to hold AI systems accountable for their actions, especially when the decision-making process is unclear. AI-powered assistants could automate tasks currently performed by human workers, leading to job losses which can affect the economy. The technology could be used to create realistic but fake images and videos that spread misinformation or manipulate public opinion. These are real and pressing concerns. A silent risk, but still a risk. Over-reliance on AI assistants could lead to a decline in critical thinking skills. This can affect user decision-making. Finally, we need to ensure that AI-powered assistants are accessible to people with disabilities and those who lack access to technology. We cannot create a digital divide. We have to make sure that everyone has access to these tools and that they are designed to be inclusive and equitable. What do you think? Are the benefits worth the risks? So, there you have it. Gemini Live, a potentially game-changing AI assistant with a whole host of risks and rewards. The truth is, it's too early to say for sure whether it's going to be a revolution or just another overhyped tech gimmick. Google is taking a big gamble here, and the stakes are high. By identifying and addressing these potential risks, Google can improve the safety, reliability, and ethical implications of Gemini and its associated features. But ultimately, it's up to us, the users, to decide whether or not to embrace this new technology. What do you think? Are you excited about Gemini Live, or are you more concerned about the risks? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth tech analysis. Thanks for watching.